Hello, is it working now? Screw the intro this time. I want to get on with this. Right, hello everybody who's joined. Sorry about that. And also sorry that I haven't been streaming a lot lately, but hopefully you can understand why. So, I just figured I'd stream a little bit tonight. Make some sort of effort. Right. Hopefully you can hear me though. Right. Hang on. I'm only doing one picture tonight. Right, anyway. I should probably transition, shouldn't I? I forgot that's a default screen. Right. Hang on. There we go. Hello though. I appreciate you for being so patient. But it's literally... Right, this is what I'm going to be drawing tonight. I need to draw another panel of this bit of fan service. Though it's not really fan service, I'm joking. If you remember this part of the episode / chapter, I've got to do another one of these. But she's looking a bit more surprised. If you've read it, you'll know what I mean. So let's get on with it. That's what I would need to do. Again, apologies for not streaming at all recently. But there's reasons for that. I said on Twitter anyway. I give my reasons. I hope you're all doing well though. I know it's been a while. Oh, and also, as you're here, I can say now that the comic is being launched on April the 16th. I've yet to post it on my social medias yet. But there you go, you can wait till then until it comes out. So now, can people please stop asking me? As I announce it with the least bit of enthusiasm. Right, I'm going to use this one for reference, so let's drag that in. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. I got to draw similar to this, similar to that as well, but a slightly different angle. Let's see how rusty I am, because I haven't drawn this kind of pose. Well, it's been about 2 years. Pardon me. Oh, I can relate to that. Hibernating is one of my specialties. Mind you here, it's not necessarily about the pose that's important in this panel, it's more about the facial expression, so I don't really need to try that hard with this bit. Which is good. I could make her head a bit smaller though. I figured I'd stream tonight though, even though it might not be very long. But to be honest, I probably won't be streaming again for a while after this. I've got... Now that we've got a confirmed deadline, I need to get on with doing this. I hope you can all understand that. But hopefully, once I get into the momentum of doing chapters every week, streaming will still be a thing. Hopefully. Right. The elbow is sort of like that. Actually, I think what we'll do it like up to about there, because it's not... The main concern for this panel is her expression, her reaction to what happened before, so about there. So that's right. We'll probably get this panel done during this stream. That's what I plan to do anyway. Let's just make another layer and refine this shit. I'm keeping the kids. Go right ahead, Husky. They are about that age, Decimal. But it's not distasteful, is it? Come on, guys. Actually, I should probably... Don't draw the hair first. Worry about the actual facial features first. I wish I could give you the number of which episode this is, Kenneth, but I actually can't remember myself. Also, just a heads up, if you still want to read the current version, it won't be up for much longer. Just so you know, I will have to delete it eventually. Well, before the launch. Just going to refine this sketch a bit more actually, before we go into the cleanup. Remember, worry about the shape of the head first before you start adding hair in that. And thank you, Jack, for the $2 dues. Oh yeah, it was a pretty nice picture, Jack. Like I said though, it's not your fault, but my hair's not like that. But that is down to I can definitely see why you'd think that because of my avatar, but trust me, it's not. Also, I'm not that tall either. I'm actually 5'8" last time I checked. My Twitter is Jason King DYG. I've changed it now, so. This is something I keep forgetting because her head's hanging just slightly over to this side. Means the bangs on this side will be slightly downwards compared to these ones. Something I always forget. That's why sometimes these drawings look a bit odd. Last time I checked, that is. It's not that short. Mind you, for a guy, apparently that's short. This is why the human race can't get along. Again, this is the last time I checked, and the last time I checked how tall I am, what I was years ago. Oh yeah, I gotta remember the flip as well. Best thing about this panel, I don't have to draw hands. I could draw like a bit of a suggestion, but that's it. That's all I need to draw, because this is where it cuts off. So that's fine. Just realised this. Why is this collarbone all the way over here? It should be like there. Like there's a mid. Like there's the middle. Actually, because this is the last panel of this particular scene, I should probably make it a little bit bigger. Right, let's do cleanup. So far this is going relatively smoothly. It's partly why I chose to draw this though on stream, because it's a relatively easy panel though. Actually, I've got to say, because I used to work, a couple of years ago, I used to work at a school, being like the caretaker, or as some countries call it, the janitor. I don't know what it is, but it seems like the younger generation is really tall now. So I'm willing to believe that, Kenneth. Like, a lot of the students are really tall compared to me. It's all that vlogging. Oops, let's do that chin again. Sometimes that's not the case, decimal. Sometimes I can draw quite slowly, but These sort of shots are just easy for me. That's why sometimes I do them really quickly. I mean, that's really not been the case half the time with this relaunch. I have not been able to draw as quickly. It all depends on the subject matter and the complexity. But you know what would help though? If you want to speed up, start practicing. Hello Yuki, thanks for joining. Don't know how long I'm going to be though, probably not very long. But I wanted to make some sort of effort to try and stream again. Haven't really been able to lately. Yeah, don't worry about being told too much or too short. I mean, I'm not bothered about my height. I'm too worried about being insecure about other things to worry about my height. Let's do that again. Deciding that the panel is going to end about here. My favourite character to draw, or in general. Well, in terms of this comic, that's difficult actually. I'm trying to think of who is the easiest to draw. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes they all have their difficulties. Probably Layla, to be honest. Just the fact I've drawn her so much now, she's actually becoming quite easy to draw. Actually, saying that, I won't give away too much, but that might not be the case because we're having to do a slight redesign for her. I hope I'm not spoiling too much by saying that, but most of you probably won't even notice. But if I was choosing other characters that aren't mine, favourite character to draw that isn't mine. Trying to think now. It's been a while since I've done any fan art, to be honest. I must admit, when I did my when I did the Game Grumps animation, I did enjoy drawing Homer. So I'll just say that, if it isn't my characters. Obviously I'm a bit biased in saying I prefer drawing my own characters, but I do prefer drawing my own stuff for the most part. I'm sure most people would like that. See, that's the thing, for my at my height, I've never really been called short arse or anything. My height has never really been a burden. Until now, thanks to chat. But I tell you what, if height is the worst thing you're concerned about, you're well off. I'll say that much. If that is your main concern. Oh, Bridgie. Not gonna lie, I know, I sort of enjoyed doing the Samurai Jack animation, to an extent. But that was probably one of the most fun, quote-unquote, animations I've done, or had fun with. Just the fact it was so easy, it took me about a week to do. Maybe I'll do that on a stream one day. I'll draw Homer or something again. Height shamer. Pardon me. We're almost done with this though. I did say it was going to be a short stream. I did warn everybody before I started. But you know, I made an effort tonight to stream. That's all that matters, right? Excuse me. Yeah, we'll probably be done in about 10 minutes. Sorry that it is so short, but in terms of this chapter I haven't really got much else to do. I've got to make some couple of fixes. And also I'm at a part of the story where it's spoiling quite a bit, and I'm really not allowed to spoil major parts of the story. Hope you can understand. But anyway, let's add some colour. So let's borrow some of these. So let's reference the cleanup here, which is that little lighthouse. That's what it does, it references whatever layer you've selected. Oh! Reason it's done that, I haven't closed this gap for some reason. So let's do that. Not sure why I left this. There we go. Do that again. There we go. I would give you a hug, Jack, but the internet's sort of getting away, and also I have personal space issues, so I don't know if would that be what you really want. You got to remember who you're asking it from. Oh dear. She's actually a little bit derpy here, but I guess that could work as comedic effect. Not actually what I wanted to do, but oh well. Now to add a bit of shadow, I'll do this on a separate layer though, so I can at least say I'm doing this properly. Which one was the shadow colour? I'm assuming it's this one I used here. Don't need that now. I will say though, going back to the hug thing, I know you're all saddened by it, but I know we've known each other a little bit through chat, but I only hug people who I really know very well. Even then, that's not necessarily the case. I very rarely hug people. It's because I'm a miserable git. You can all unsubscribe now. I think for this panel I might add multiple layers of shadow. You'll see why shortly. It's not going mad with detail though. This is something that I've been learning whilst I've been working on this, is not to go mad with the detail. And not to be too fussy about these gaps either that keep coming up. I think it was on about 40. And then copy that layer, do another one, and then press this little star up here that gets rid of it. Damn, that sounds rough, Jack. I will say though, gambling does not help at all. It never helps. But that is my opinion. I think gambling is, you know, never ideal. Just putting an extra bit of shadow in places where there would be more of it, I guess. Like here and here. Just rubbing it out a little bit so it looks like it blends. I think part of the reason that I'm one of those people who isn't so fond of contact with people is because years ago when I went to an expo, it was the first time I went to like a anime expo, and I had random people coming up and hugging me because of who I was dressed as, and I used to find that I found that very uncomfortable, and I think because of that I've now become like I've become very very uneased when my personal space is invaded. There you go, that can go on my Wikipedia of things I shouldn't have said on stream. But anyway, let's add a bit of shadow and we'll call it a night. That is actually literally going to be it, guys. Just going to add a bit here, just so she's not in some sort of void. Don't need to do the whole thing because the panel is going to be like this. Let's add another layer. This is just a frame, so let's call it fra. It's going to be something like this. Alright, so that's it, that's done. Look on the light side of life. Hopefully I'll find it one day. But anyway, I am done for tonight. I know that, well, like I say, it was going to be a short stream. I didn't expect it to be this short though. Listen to that song. Didn't I listen to it? Or did I get the wrong one? I know what you're on about, Husky. Okay, Jack. Expect the hug from me, but if you're going to do that, give me some warning first, that's all I'll say. Please don't glomp me like people at anime expos are prone to doing. But anyway, on that note, I don't know when I'm going to stream next. It'll probably be spontaneous like this. Unfortunately, I am in a position right now where I can't really stream whenever, because I'll be spoiling stuff, and I don't really want to do that. And also I'm not allowed to, really. Understandably so. But anyway, no, I don't. No, get rid of that. Where's OBS? I'd like to thank OBS for actually working as well, eventually. So, a round of applause for OBS. Time to fade that out. Died by a meteor. Now that is invading personal space when a meteor hits you. See, that would wind me up the wall. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you for dropping in. There was actually quite a few people earlier. I saw it go up to like 10 or 12. which is unusual for these streams. But hey, we got something done, which is always nice. It's nice catching up with you folks as well. And right, I'll see you laters. Love and pizza. Hey guys. I will say this much: if you're concerned about when I might stream next, I'll post something on Twitter. I should probably warn people a bit better next time. But anyway, I'll see you later, guys. It's time for the best part of the stream now, and that is the fade out. See you guys. Thanks for supporting what I do. Love and pizza. Nice pizza.